their day-to-day activities. So on this episode, I interviewed my grandma. She is retired, and she talks about what her typical day looks like. However, before I get to her talking, I wanted to talk about what a typical day in my life looked like. I'm a 21-year-old college student at Xavier, so my life is pretty busy with school and with work. I'm a senior, so I'm graduating soon, and that means I'm getting into the workforce, which is why I wanted to interview my grandma, because she just got out of the workforce. So a typical day in my life looks like waking up at about 8 or 9 a.m., depending on the day, getting started with all of my classwork and anything I need to do throughout the day. Depending on what day of the week it is, depends on how many classes I have and the amount of workload I have to do. But typically I have 1 to 2 classes a day, each one lasting for at least an hour. So that takes up a lot of my day. Any free time I have in between my classes, I usually spend doing homework. And then after school on most days, I go to work at my retail job, which is just a temporary position until I graduate and can get to something further. I also currently am looking at career paths for my degree. I have a degree in liberal arts right now, but I am looking to go into American Sign Language interpreting. So that also takes up a good chunk of my day, is looking for maybe some bigger career paths that I can stay on for a longer period of time, and that will pay some more money. I also clean around my house and do just some little work that needs to be done throughout the day. I have dogs, so I typically try to take my dogs for a walk and get some of their energy out so they're not pestering me all night. I like to craft. I do a lot of jewelry making as a way to de-stress throughout my day from school and work. And then if I have time to, on weekends, I really like to hang out with my friends as much as possible as I can right now. And we either go out to eat or get drinks or hang out at home and play video games. So yeah, that's what a typical day or a typical week would look like in the life of a 21-year-old student. I'll turn it over to my grandma now and have her tell you how a typical day of a retiree happens.
My name is Julie. I'm 66 years old, recently retired. I spend my weeks with different activities, such as going to lunch with friends as I can. Also taking walks outside, trying to get some exercise, doing things around the house to get caught up, such as yard work, painting, just normal everyday activities, cooking dinner every night, planning that, taking care of all my 2 grandsons, transporting them back and forth to activities, picking them up after school, taking them to doctor visits, just getting things.
All right. Thank you, Grandma, for that input on how your day goes. I cannot wait to retire already. It sounds like a pretty good day to just kind of be able to get done what you need to get done around your house and not have to worry about work and school taking up some of your time. Well, thank you all for listening to my podcast. Hope you all have a wonderful day.